Hey YouTube, this week's topic is swimming. Swimming was uncomfortable for me before top surgery, and swimming is even uncomfortabler after top surgery. Before I had top surgery, I was living in Georgia, and I was constantly swimming because I had an apartment complex with a pool, and it's so hot down south that everyone is swimming all the time in rivers and in the mud, and blah 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 blah. So I was constantly swimming with my binder on and a t-shirt over my binder in a tank top, and I was very, very, very self-conscious of swimming with my shirt on when I was passing as male and all other guys were swimming with their shirts off, and it was a really sucky situation. Also, I remember feeling very dysphoric with swimming and just seeing other guys without their shirts on and just feeling very envious, very jealous, and it really upset me many aspects, and it was emotionally draining in a way to go swimming and see all these cis guys living the dream, and it sucked poop. Before my top surgery, I would go swimming in my Underworks binder. Seen online, a lot of guys are very hesitant to go swimming in their binder. I had specific binders for specific events. I had a workout binder and I had a swimming binder. I remember that. My binder was never affected by ocean water. It was never affected by chlorine, hot tubs, nothing. I had absolutely no problems swimming in my binder. A lot of guys are very hesitant and nervous about that, but just coming from somebody who binded for 2.5 years before top surgery, I never ever had an issue with swimming in my binder and stuff going on with my binder shrinking or anything of the sort. Remember, after I would go in the ocean, I would put my binder in the sink and physically hand clean it just to get all the remnants of the icky, gicky ocean off of it, and that would help. But a lot of guys are hesitant about swimming in their binder. I had no problems with it whatsoever. So swim in your binder all you want. No worries. Once upon a time, many moons ago, I went wakeboarding or rafting or something down south. I actually used a little kid's life vest as a binder slash top. I don't know what it is, but it was like a Pokemon or like a SpongeBob life vest, and it actually held my chest down, binded, and looked pretty hip and iconic at the same time. For some reason, if you could get a hold on like a cheap little kid's life vest, do it. It binds and it looks very ironic and hip, and it'll work wonders. It was a little uncomfortable, but it got the job done. After I had top surgery, I am in an aspect self-conscious of swimming on the beach because of my scars. I don't necessarily want everyone in the world to know when I walk down the street that I'm trans. I do live literally right down the street from the beach and about 20 minutes from the Atlantic Ocean here, so everybody every day of the summer goes to the beach on Long Island, and I usually wear either like one of those wet tank top, wetsuit top things, so I kind of conceal my scars and all that. It is rather annoying, but I want to wait a little bit till my scars kind of fade to bring them out into the sun, because number one, I burn really easily, and I'm afraid of burning my scars. Even though it's been a year since I've had top surgery, it'll be a year in like 5 days. I'm still very self-conscious. 3 days. Wow, it's almost my 1 year. Anyway, I am very self-conscious in an aspect of showing my scars and all that, because it is a very personal thing to me, my whole operation and all that, so I try to conceal my scars as much as I can. One thing I have done before while swimming, just not to show my scars, is instead of wearing like a tank top, I've cut the sleeves off of some of my shirts so I can walk around and it'll kind of dangle off and conceal this, because I really don't want everyone at the beach knowing I'm transgender, just because it's a personal preference, and I'm not completely stealth about my transition, but out and about in public, I don't know how people are going to react, so therefore I do conceal. Like I said, swimming can be very sucky because of dysphoria and all that, but before I had top surgery, I was wearing t-shirts and binders. I never had a problem with my binder. A lot of cis guys do swim in tank tops and t-shirts anyway. It's not something that every single man takes off their shirts because of certain reasons. Some guys are self-conscious of their chest if they were born with larger chests. Some guys are self-conscious of their weight. There's really no issue with swimming in a tank top or a binder. No one's going to look at you funny. People do their own thing. But I would definitely say as a trick to try a baby life vest like I did, because it really does work. I swear to you. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it will bind your chest and look ridiculously funny and hip and ironic at the same time. So go out and buy a Dora the Explorer or SpongeBob Child's Life vest.